bottom off, and he comes on here and hit him with his bumper.
Well, Ricky Hatton will be watching this somewhere, I'm sure, and will have his own views about what Tim Bradley's doing. We reckon at this stage he's edging this fight. We go now into the 6th round, and Witter has got to start coming on strong. Gavin Rees, Enzo Macronelli, Clinton Woods, men who have lost their world titles. Witter will not want to be another one. Bradley looks full of energy, full of determination as he comes forward.
But what Bradley's done, he's boxed with Witter for the first 4 or 5 rounds, and now he's starting to put a lot more enthusiasm into his work, a lot more urgency behind his work, looking to up the pace. It's up to Witter to respond.
He says he's studied Junior Witter for years because he always thought that somewhere, sometime, he'd have to go in there and prove himself and land those right-hand shots that he promised he would do and take control of the fight.
Witter has to start, he's just got to start fighting his fight, Witter. He's got to start putting his punches together, start coming at this kid from different angles, keep switching on him.
Bradley is very, very physically strong, throws a lot of punches, gets in range. That's more the old Witter, where he slipped inside almost like a matador turning the bull.
Yeah, he's quite excellent at doing that, but needs to do it more, start getting both hands working.
And needs to land scoring shots. And he's not landing enough at this stage. There's a bit of swelling around the left cheek of Tim Bradley. That's a good shot. Good solid left-hand lead from Bradley.
Lead left hook. Well, Witter's taking shots, but he knows, you know, this is for the World Championship. You're going to get hit.
This is mandatory, remember. This is the one he had to take.
Well, you know, they are really your worst fights, because when you're fighting a fighter that's not your mandatory, you always psychologically think you've got the edge. Lovely hook again by Bradley.
Witter landed the straight right-hand lead, but Bradley took it and in with a flash with that hook. Good hand speed, good style, good discipline. Compact, isn't he?
He certainly is. He's keeping his boxing together.
Decent lead off that one from Witter, good shot. Oh, great shot from Bradley! And Witter is down heavily. Big right hand, and that one you could say has been coming. Now what are the recuperative powers of Junior Witter? Terrific right hand, and Bradley has the chance now of springing an enormous upset. He senses that the end could have been coming, and the bell did not come a moment too soon. Terrific right hand, and Witter was in real trouble.
We've been threatening it all night long. Witter's been holding his chin up all night long. Normally gets away with it with these lightning reflexes. Watch how he kicks with the right hand, and then he comes bang straight over. Couldn't miss him, dumped him on the seat of his pants.
Well, that was the right hand that everybody said that Bradley had, the one that Witter said he could avoid. Not that time. Great shot. Well, that is a big knockdown, and Witter has got a lot to do. Let's listen into the corner.
You just threw a stupid shot with your chin in air. Are you listening? Yeah? Don't go out, listen, don't try and go out and bomb this kid now to get revenge. He's going to come at you for a minute, Junior. You got to clear your head, catch and counter. Right, from southpaw. Are you listening? Yeah?
Witter now has his own personal mountain to climb. He's got to box his way back into this, and Bradley will fancy his chances of finishing it right here and now.
Well, Witter must tighten up his defence first and foremost. Do what the corner said. Allow the kid to come. Weather the storm. Clear your head. If he can. It just depends on whether Bradley can cut him off and capitalise on what he's just done.
More than anything else, has he got the power to keep him off? Has he got the power in his leads and his jabs and his counters to make Bradley take a backward step?
Well, this is where he has to draw on his experience. This is where he has to draw on his experience. It's a slip. Tie this kid up, confuse him, put the glove in his face, step on his toe, pull his head down, try and offset him.
Left eye of Bradley is definitely swelling, but that's of no concern to him at this stage.
And Bradley, not a noted puncher. That's what it's going to do, make him miss, make him get desperate, make him punch himself out in this round.
Witter, we know, has a good chin. That must have been one heck of a punch from Bradley. And Witter now has an awful lot to do because he's well behind now on our cards.
And when Witter pulls back, he pulls back with his chin up in the air. I think he's got a mark underneath his right eye, Witter. But the sign of a champion of his caliber is somebody that can turn a fight around, and he calls himself the hitter. We shall see.
Look at the spring in Bradley now. Look at the body language. He's just waiting for the opportunity to detonate that right hand again. Got to be ahead on the judges' cards now, surely.
Well, he's 10 years, I think. Witter's junior, so he's going to have a little bit more energy, a little bit more strength. Yeah, there's spring in his step, but Witter not doing a bad job of surviving right now. And he's
shown his experience. He's got a mark under the right eye, Witter.
He's cut.
Oh, another big right hand. Not quite on the button this time, but it didn't miss by a deal.
Witter just needs to tuck his chin down into his chest. Stop pulling out with his chin up in the air. He doesn't have to be flash. He doesn't have to show any signs of bravado. He has to be cunning and smart.
Oh, good shot from Witter. That is a really good quality left hand. His best punch for some time.
Yeah, he's needed it.
And again, really trying to plant himself now and deliver hurtful shots. He's making Bradley cover up.
Well, that's the sign of a champion.
Witter's had a good round here after a disastrous sixth. The chance got for Junior. Terrific support from the Nottingham crowd for Junior Witter. And a good round. Real champion's resolve from Junior Witter in that 7th round. Up off the canvas, remember, and landing shots like that. And Bradley had to cover up from a couple of really good quality big left hands from Junior Witter, who surely must have won that 7th round.
Well, Witter isn't noted to stand and trade, but he needs to tuck his chin down now and really try and push this kid back, Bradley, and keep him on the back foot. I don't think for 1 minute Bradley can be as effective going back as he is coming forward. So he doesn't have to give him any more heads. Desperately there. Referee, yeah, he's got to warn him.
If this continues, he's going to take a point away. I think Bradley's fortunate not to have been deducted there. That's the 3rd time that he's spoken to him about that particular infringement. Duke McKenzie on his card, incidentally, has now got this one by 2 rounds, 2 points to Bradley. I've got it a wee bit wider than that.
You know,
Junior, the chants go up once more as the crowd try to rouse Witter to greater endeavours. You can see Mick Hennessy, his promoter on the far side of the ring, shouting his instructions. Good left hand from Witter. He's recovered really well from that 6th round knockdown. Showed all the conditioning. There's that right hand from Bradley once more, though.
Well, that's a testament of Witter's fitness, obviously. You know, he has the tools to school Bradley. He must do, because he's that much more vastly experienced. But what he's allowing is the younger guy just to slightly outwork him. There's a spring in Bradley's step and his punches. A lot more kidology is required of Witter.
Getting to the stage of the fight where some people thought that Witter would win by knockout. No sign of that one coming yet. Bradley's defence has been pretty decent. Shipped a couple of solid left hands in the last round, but not at any stage been wobbled so far.
Yeah, Bradley very well schooled, trying the right hand again. He's got a little mouse underneath his left eye, Bradley. Looks like it's just starting to close up.
The Ingles have had to work on that cut, that graze underneath the right eye of Witter. But it's not any sort of incapacity at this stage. Witter being told just to keep his punches up by the referee.
Witter struggling to land a clean blow, a telling blow. against Bradley, who's constantly moving that head, constantly on his toes, threatening.
Good work there, Witter, fighting out of that clinch and landing 2 or 3 punches as he did so. What a good traveller Timothy Bradley has turned out to be.
And Bradley now stopped putting that head into Witter's face. He's turning it quite deliberately.
Well, Witter may have fiddled his way to another round there. I think the quality shots in that round came from Witter.
He's trying to counter you. Watch his left hand, okay?